Welcome to today's tutorial by Peritos solution on SAP BOBJ 4.2 security settings. In the last videos that we published, we covered the custom settings for import and export, where we explain how you can manage your home page settings and also import and export files and folders from or to SAP BOBJ server in LCM, BEIR formats. So please have a look at that video. We are going to include a link to that video somewhere on the top as a suggestion. In today's topic, we'll be covering security settings, which basically will comprise of the look and feel of how you can use the Fiori Experience 4.2 version and above on BOBJ. Security settings that I'll be discussing today will be do not allowing save to be in the public folders, removing access to other folders from the user's portal view, and adding security rights at different levels like user and group level, folder level, and application level. So let's have a look at it in the system. Okay, so let's see how we can control some of the security settings. This is my access to the public folder. I will go into one of the reports and you will notice that when I log in into the report, I'm able to see if the user wants to make any changes. They can click on these three dots and open in Designer, and it will basically open in the next tab where it will open the Designer and it is open for editing. Now what you don't want the user to do is they can click on one of these options, either on the report or on the data that is coming through, and make some changes. What you'll see is the save button has been disabled, so they cannot save it back in the public folder, but they can save it in the favorites folder. So if I click on save as, if I try to save this in the public folder as a new report, or maybe override the existing one, let's do that. It will give you an error that you could not save the document to the repository because you don't have authorization. Now if I try to save it again, but this time in my favorites folder, I'll be able to save it. And now I will also have the save button enabled, like you see here, because it's saved in the favorites folder. So that's how you can protect your reports not being modified accidentally by the users or getting overwritten in the public folder. The other thing you can notice is there is a finance report that you want only specific users to see. In my case, I only want one of the public folders to be viewable by the user, and I want the other folders to be hidden from specific users. So let's go to the Central Management Console. In the CMC home page, you can click on the folders, which will show you all the folders that are available. So I have disabled the Web Intelligence samples. When you want to not show a specific folder to the user, what you can do is you can right click on that folder and click on User Security. In the User Security, you can add access. You can select the specific group or everyone, and you can add on Assign Security. And you will see that I have not given any of these access. So there's no access available. That's why the user cannot see that on their BI portal. If you want to just allow them to view, you can add this right, or you can add full control, owner, schedule, etc. So if I add this and apply as OK, user will be able to see the folder specific to the Web Intelligence samples. Okay, in order for user to not being able to save in the specific folder that you need, you should select all folders, manage, top level security, and for all folders, click on OK. Now select the user that you want to modify or the user group and click on again Assign Security. In the Assign Security, you will see that the access that I have given is only view on demand. And in the Advanced tab, there are further some security levels in the Content Web Intelligence, where I have restricted adding objects to the folder or adding objects to the folder that user owns as not allowing. So when I go here in the Advanced, I need to click on Add Remove Rights and then navigate to the Content and Web Intelligence folder. So let's go to the Content, Web Intelligence. And you will notice here, so you will notice in the content general rights, add objects to the folder that user owns has been denied, as well as add objects to the folder has been denied. With this, you will get the same error message that we saw, where the user is unable to save it now in any of the public folders, but they can only save it in their own favorites folder. You need to go into the application level now, and let's go to Web Intelligence. Find Web Intelligence, and in the user security, you can again allow the user. Let's go to the assign security button, and you can see that I've given full control here. User is able to have access to the design button and edit button, but again they cannot save it in the public folder. So if you don't want the user to have even the design button enabled, you can remove this access. And now if you refresh this, what I have done is, in the central management console, I have made the user rights as view only. So let's go to the user security, assign security here, and I've removed all the access and made it as only view. So when I do that, you will notice that the user is no longer able to use the design button. As you can see here, that design button is disabled. Now let me go back and give it as a full control. So let's go to assign security again and remove this, and let's give it as a full control. Let's close it, and now we'll ask the user to refresh the browser and see if that works, and you'll notice that the design button is enabled again. Okay, and this is applicable for all reports, so it's not specific to a report, but all the reports that the user has access to, they will all be enabled for design. So with this, we would like to just summarize what we've learned. There are different ways you can add access. First is at the user and group level. So you can go to the user and group level, and whatever user you choose to give access or not give access to, you can right click on that particular user group or the list of users, and then change the user security settings from this option. So you can add and remove security, view security. So this is one of the first options. The second option being, you can go to the folder level, and in here you will get the list of all the folders. You can add specific folder access by that folder user security, or you can, if you wanted to enable for all folders on a similar manner, you can go to manage top level security, all folders. Click on OK, and it will give you an options again of the groups of the users. You can select the specific user, assign and view security, and the last option that you have is at the application level, for which you need to go here and select the applications, and in that you have Web Intelligence, where again in the user security you can select which of the options would you like the user to have. Now the important thing here being that when you select and assign security, there are a couple of advanced level settings that you can explore in the add and remove rights in all three options that we've discussed, and it will depend on the available options for that specific application or folder or user level. So you can further explore these and see which options suit your business requirements. So I would like to summarize the topics that we covered in this video. We covered on the security settings, on how you should not allow save to be in the public folders by right clicking on the folder level option, and by managing in the security right, you can deny the option to save in that same folder. Removing access to other folders, you can just right click, and again using the user security you can remove access to that folder. You can add security rights at a user and group level, folder level and application level. So that's how we saw that you can enable and disable the design button, the editing as well as the saving after you make these settings. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching our videos. We would like to briefly describe about the SAP service offerings. We provide services across core ERP module R3, S4, ECC6 HANA, SAP B1 and SAP by Design. We have provided support across extended products like CRM, SRM, SCM, BI and BO across multiple platform, technical components, NetWeaver components, worked on projects related to integration with third-party applications and custom applications via iDocs, PAPIs, XAPI and web services. We have got functional expertise across multiple modules like CRM, FICO, Treasury, SD, LES, CS, PS, etc. We worked across different domains for our clients related to healthcare, retail, high-tech, automobile, engineering, services, as well as energy and power sector. Also, to mention about our service landscape, we've worked on projects related to implementation rollouts, AMS and production support, version upgrades, business intelligence, value discovery workshops, independent testing and validation services. Visit our website to know more about our SAP service offerings. And for SAP values proposition for our clients looking for getting onboarded onto a new SAP system or to understand how SAP can help in running their businesses, we offer next generation enterprise resource planning solutions powered by NetWeaver and designed for all industry as well as sector types. We can help you understand how you can use SAP, which is the best-in-class software, to map to your business requirements and optimize your business by using SAP as one of their products for both supporting backend and frontend. We've got industry-specific documentation, pre-configured systems, settings, and master data that you can help leverage how you can use SAP systems. We provide deep industry knowledge with 3+ years in business and having completed 100+ projects. We've also got certified consultants who can help you assess what your requirement is and accordingly provide a solution. We focus on value creation and risk reduction with delivery excellence as a DR and ISO certified organization. And let us know how we could fulfill your business requirement. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Follow Peritos Solutions for more great content. You can contact us on info@peritosolutions.com. Follow us on Peritos Solutions, LinkedIn, Facebook and Twitter handles. Please do remember to leave us some feedback and comments which can help us to improve. Thanks again for watching.